Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the SMA Victor. I am your host, Victor, aka Victor the Inspiration. And today we are going to be talking about, can an adult with SMA safely consume moderate alcohol? I personally am 27 years old at the time of this recording, and I think this is a fascinating topic for whether you care for someone with SMA or whether you have someone with, or whether you are someone who lives with SMA. My intention with this video is not to promote alcohol in any shape, way, or form. And this is just a quick disclaimer as well. This is just my own perspective and humbled opinion with everything in this video. So please do not take this as professional advice whatsoever in any shape or form. But this isn't me trying to promote alcohol or anything like that. It's I think it's a great question, to honestly go over. Let's get right into today's episode. It says, based on general guidelines for neuromuscular diseases, adults with spinal muscular atrophy (SMA) can likely consume alcohol in low to moderate amounts, provided they do not have specific contradictions like liver disease, take medication that interacts with alcohol, or have significant swallowing difficulties. There is no direct evidence suggesting that moderate alcohol intake worsens SMA progression, but it is essential to discuss it with your care team. It says, here is a breakdown of considerations for adults with SMA regarding alcohol. It says, definition of moderate alcohol. The USDA defines moderate consumption as up to 1 drink per day for women and up to 2 drinks per day for men. I'm curious why there's a difference there. Safely considerations, medication interactions. Yeah, this is a huge one. Whether you have SMA or not, this is important. This is in relevancy to you as well. Medication interactions. Many drugs, including those for neuromuscular disorders, can interact with alcohol, causing side effects or reducing the medication's effectiveness. Swallowing. If SMA has affected your swallowing muscles, alcohol can further impair coordination, increasing the risk of choking or aspiration. Metabolic factors. People with SMA can be prone to metabolic acidosis, particularly during fasting or illness. Alcohol consumption should be monitored. Individual variability. While some may tolerate small amounts, others might find it triggers symptoms or fatigue. It is recommended to assess your own tolerance safely. Recommendations: always consult your Muscular Dystrophy Association care team or neurologist regarding your specific health profile, medications, and body weight before including alcohol in your diet. It says, disclaimer, this information is for informational purposes only and does not constitute medical advice. Consult a healthcare professional for guidance tailored to your condition. I wanted to mention that again as well. And in regards to alcohol, so this is that. But in my own personal opinion, do I consume alcohol? Every once in a great while, I'll have a drink. Preferably now. I think maybe it's because I'm older. I prefer wine. Just because I prefer wine. It's more relaxing. But in two, I want you to also factor in as well, when you consume alcohol, again, this is going to be in relevancy if you have SMA or not, where alcohol by default causes fatigue. So if you have SMA, talking from personal life experience, where if you have SMA and you consume alcohol, it can also, in addition, cause more fatigue than you already experience. So factor that into the equation as well in terms of fatigueness And I thought this is a pretty fascinating topic. I think it's a great question, especially if you're an adult with SMA. I know many adults with SMA who do consume alcohol, and they'll have a drink or two. And I just think it's an important topic and a great question. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Moral, if you guys can take away anything from this video is, you know, can you consume alcohol with while having SMA? There's really not a solidified answer, because every individual who has SMA experiences their own unique set of challenges and is on and takes medication differently from others. So you do have to consult with your healthcare professional and mention that, and say, for me, like I asked my healthcare professional, my doctor years ago, a while back, like I think when I just turned 21, around there, and asked her, I was like, I'm curious, can I consume alcohol? And she was like, yeah. She was like, just, obviously don't overdo it, which is kind of like everybody else, right? But, I was asking because I wanted to make sure it wasn't interfering with any of the medications I take and things like that. But yeah, so I thought this is a good video to provide for you guys. I think it's a great question, especially if you're older. So for me, the way I approached my doctor is, I asked my doctor, I was like, hey, I have a question. Can I consume alcohol? And, I was like, I don't drink all the time. I was like, I drink very occasionally, where, for example, if I attend a family event, can I have a drink with my cousins, or do things like that? And she was like, yeah, it doesn't interact with any of your medications and things like that. So I already knew the answer, but, it's kind of get a medical professional's opinion, kind of helps solidify the decision making. But yeah, so again, I thought this is a great video, and I hope you guys personally enjoyed. Please let me know if you guys enjoyed today's video by liking the video, comment down below, what did you think about today's topic? I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Subscribe if you guys are new for more topics. In regards to spinal muscular atrophy. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. And as always, remember, grow through what you go through. Much love.